Hello, I am CC Light here, ready to give a message for the sign of Sagittarius. So, if your sun sign, moon sign, or rising is Sagittarius, stay tuned. Cards jumping out already. Just want to thank you first, before I even turn them over, for clicking this video, for watching, for subscribing. And I hope that I'm able to provide a message that resonates with you, Sagittarius. All right. Justice and the Hangman, two major arcana right off the bat, all right? Justice is that Libra energy, right? It's divine justice, but the human mind and the human logic cannot see, the divine can, right? We must see all parts of ourselves and integrate the shadow aspect within ourselves. We must see it clearly so we know and can reclaim the shadow that may be running wild, but finding balance with it, with the light and the good, in order to have a divine justice. And then the Hanged Man. I love this Hanged Man because they're doing this like yoga pose and that yoga swing, right? And they're reaching down to gain new perspective. And that's what. So you may be needing to close, to make a separation, Sagittarius, to move on and see things from a totally new perspective, right? You may be having some news or some legal dealings, something coming back around that will show you another side of yourself that's going to flip your world. It's going to flip things upside down for you. Be balancing and restorative. Damn gnats. Hate these damn gnats. Sagittarius, is very fiery, right? They like to be moving, and going. And so you maybe have been blind in the past or lost balance in being so passionate in your desires and searching for constant novelty and seeking new ideas and studying and meeting and traveling and going places. And it may have blinded you to some of your past actions, but the time will come for that divine awareness, for you to gain some reflection, and will cause you to be more introspective and force yourself to take some time to meditate, to rest, and to look at things from a new perspective. It probably will show you a way forward. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius. That's the devil right there, baby. It's about the shadow. It's about turning inward towards the shadow, about turning inward to see what you are addicted to, what is holding you back, what's chaining you, what is blocking that growth. And this may be material as well. It may be very much like some legal things, or some child support, or some custody issues, divorce settlements, things like that, right? That you have to deal with that are holding you back. But take the time to be the Hanged Man, right? Choose instead to see the situation as an opportunity for you to reach deep within and find enlightenment. And release yourself from that bondage. That's the thing. That's a lot. There's a lot of energy here. 3 major arcana in a row. So definitely, Sagittarius, you have a lot going on. There's a lot of intensity going on with you. A lot of lessons being had. A lot of clarity coming. Things coming back around. Not being stuck in a repetitive cycle. Choosing to hit pause. Choosing to see your effect on others. And to see what is making you act in the way that you're doing, reanalyzing your motivations, your passions, where they come from. You see how she's just reaching deep within? She's searching deeper. She's like reaching deeper. Whereas the devil here is like, take my hand so I can bind you, so I can hold you in bondage, in illusion, in fear, and anxiety, right? It's like, whose hand are you going to take? Hold up. This is going to be a journey. Definitely an intense journey going on, Sagittarius. Four of Swords here. It's about boundaries. It's about healing and resting after such an intense journey. You're going to be diving deep, and it's going to take a lot out of you. It's going to take a lot out of you to let go of those old patterns, or to own up to kind of some of the pain and some karmic lessons that, you know, that it's time to let go of and to move on and learn from. You're going to have to heal your heart, maybe from seeing how you've hurt others. In order to free yourself, your heart is going to have to rest and restore and heal. Okay? But 9 of Wands, right? That's, again, boundaries. That's, again, looking at a choice, like choosing to, it's like a last stand. It's very much who's in and who's out, what's moving forward and moving on as you're finishing this journey, as you're ending this cycle, as you're gathering your resources to put a final stake in, as far as like demarcating what can no longer exist, what patterns are no longer healthy, what no longer serves you, and what's going to move forward. And she's looking like, are you going to make the right choice? Because I'm not letting any of that foolishness in here. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. I'm not letting any more of that trickery. I'm not letting any more of that self-sabotage in. That has to stay out. The High Priestess. You see her? You see 3 images? You see her? Eyes closed. Eyes closed. And again, eyes closed, but opened and aligned. Again, this going deep within, the seeing and reclaiming and owning up to the shadow, and owning up to what parts of you are in the shadow realm, running wild, turning within, in order to heal the heart and to seek alignment, right? In order to uncover this mystery, in order to bring all parts of yourselves and follow more of your intuition and trust in yourself and your heart and in deep knowledge that's there waiting for you. Like, that's the thing you want, outward knowledge, and you've been running, going, seeking relationship after relationship for this thing, but it's there within you. You know what I mean? Like, all the answers are there within you, and it's going to lead a way forward. Let's keep going. Okay. Wow. We're just going out to a bang. First one I saw. That's twice in 2 different decks. Then the Hermit, okay, and Judgment. We're not playing no games here, Sagittarius. We are not playing games, okay? It's time to let it go. It's time to go deep within and let go of that bondage. Let go of the things, fears, anxieties, addictions, relationships. Let go of all of those things and own it. You have to own it. And the only way you're going to know what's holding you hostage, the devil that you are chained to, bound to, is by seeking that alignment within, making sure you're being mindful of your boundaries, right? Rather than going outward, you have to turn inward. You have to, and the enlightenment will come, the answers will come. You have to take a time to pause, hit time out, okay? Make sure you're protected. Don't put yourself at risk. Don't make rash decisions right, that are exciting or enticing. You have to trust well, use discernment, but also choose for your highest good. Choose for what's going to protect you in the long run. Okay, don't put yourself on fire. Don't walk on fire. And then judgment, you're going to have to make a decision. Okay, you're going to have to rise above. The answers are going to be coming. It's like judgment time. It's like, all right, time to answer, right? It's time to answer. It's time to use your judgment, right? It's time to own up. It's time to answer to a higher calling. And that doesn't necessarily mean, you know what I mean? Whatever faith is, just like whether it's a higher ideal, a higher moral, ethical standard that you have to hold yourself to. There's messages there. There's a message. Notice the enlightenment is above as well, right? There's messages from above that want to come and lift you and free you from the bondage that you've been feeling. Free you from your addictions. Free you from running away from answers and doing like the serious work that you need to do. That's not going to cut it. Daughter of Swords. Okay. Going deep within, going and doing the shadow work will give you more clarity. It will. It will point you in the direction. It will inspire you with new ideas. You'll have much to write about. You have much to share. But only after you continue to move forward and into the darkness, moving forward into your own shadow side, figuring out how you hurt people, figuring out how you've been hurt. So that way you can see grace, so you can reconnect with the grace, right? And move through the darkness. There's messages, again, the owl is a friend, is a messenger, right? On top of the sword, on top of clarity, in the night, there's still the spirits around, right? There's inspiration, there's self-study, there's self-knowledge. It's beckoning you to get to know yourself more intimately, to do the deep work of intense self-interrogation, judgment. Again, you're going to have to answer to these things. They're going to come back around. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating karmic lesson after karmic lesson. Okay, then the sun, right? The sun. You cannot make this up. The owls. The owls, right? All of this chitter chatter, all these people seeing, all of this like excitement and curiosity and conversation, very Daughter of Swords energy, right? All of this excitement and brewing and like self-discovery. Everything's gonna come to light. That's the thing. You may have been trying to outrun the sun. You may have been you just may have been blind and bondage in the dark for so long to your own actions, to your own pain, that you've endured and inflicted. But it's coming to light, right? Your time will come. The lady, the feminine energy, the receptivity, the high priestess, right? The inwardness, the studying, right? There may be a woman, maybe it's this female Sag energy who's going to, and again, Daughter of Swords. There may be a young woman who will inspire you to do this work, a young woman who will bring about this karmic lesson, who will hold you accountable. There's accountability to be had and loyalty to be offered in that. A true companionship within this lady, with this female figure, with this divine maternal, with this divine feminine. She will come and she will offer guidance, offer clarity in what you seek, and will help you hold yourself accountable. It's time to hold yourself accountable, to level up, to stand in the sun, to have a true companionship that is built on something that is not karmic, but on something more lasting, something more deserving, that doesn't just keep repeating these cycles of toxicity that you may have been finding yourself in repetition of. So there's work to be done, Sagittarius, okay? You're on the brink of judgment. You're on the brink of a new epiphany of awareness coming, of a new way of being, but you have to own up to the shit, into the shadows, into what you're not seeing, you have to own up to it. And there may be friends who are willing to tell you, who are willing to give you like that, like a true friend is willing to tell you about yourself and not hold you in denial, not hold you in illusion. Okay? So trust that. Trust that the answers are coming. Trust that you have them within yourself. But if you need confirmation, seek out those friends. But also don't run from it, because it's just going to repeat it. Don't run from it. All right, that is my message for Sagittarius. And with that, I wrap up my January sign readings. I'll be doing love readings next for the elementals. All right, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe and message me for a reading. All right, I'll see you later.